Hello friends. Today I'm going to discuss about grain industries. Uh, June quarter results of grain industries were very good. It logged EPS of around 20. So, as you can see, the price of grain industries is 196 and the book value is 221. We are going to analyze why the price is so low. Market cap is 6,600 crores. As you can see that the volume was quite high on the results day and it rose around 5%. But in the anticipation of good results, it had risen from 145 till 185. So now talking about the results details, so good EBITDA margin of 22% and then 12% net profit margin, garnering around 20 EPS. As you can see that quarterly sales was 5,500 crores. That was also very good. Now, in their management commentary, the board has mentioned that in the next quarter, the effects of inflation will be seen in the results. So, to be on the safer side, we can say that the EPS of next quarter may be less than 10. So, still, it is very good for the future because uh, the likely EPS for full year 2023 may be around 35 to 40. And easily, we should say that the price of grain industry should be around 350 to 400, right, going by the historical averages. So now talking about the balance sheet, as we can see that inflation is rising and borrowings of grain is also rising. Uh, it is more debt to equity is more than 1.2, which is a cause of concern. But the main benefit to grain is uh, more than 50% of their debt is actually at fixed rate of interest, which is 7.25% in US dollar. Yeah. So even if inflation rises to double digits, we are sure that their interest rate will not rise, and most of their debt is going to retire by 25, 2025. So given that most of their capex is already done and they are bearing the fruit of good cash flows, so we should be uh, quite happy that going forward they will be able to service their debt. And promoters' equity has remained stable over last few years, 41.14%. While since June 2021, the COVID year, FII and DII both have increased the stake in grain industry. So that is good thing, and we should also think about adding grain industries to our bucket. So now I will explain the reason why this company is still uh, priced quite low. One thing is their dividend distribution policy. They are not uh, distributing good dividends. So I think even with 32 of APS, they are giving only 2 rupees as dividend. So we should think about it why that is the case because uh, they should, in my mind, I think that they should give around 10 rupees dividend. So main thing which I feel is most of their legal entities are outside India. They are in US, and I think there is many companies I know which are giving dividends based on these standalone numbers, not based on consolidated numbers. So that may be the reason. Nevertheless, if we talk about technicals, RSI is quite overheated at 75, and MACD is also showing tendency towards uh, tapering down. So maybe for the next 1 or 2 weeks, the price may remain around 190 200. But for next 3 months, I'm expecting the golden crossover to happen where 50 DMA will move over the 200 DMA. So that may actually give price around 250 to 300 in next 3 months. And once the golden crossover happens, actually it can rise up to 400 to 500 also. That is my expectation. I am not a SEBI registered analyst. Please consult your analyst before making the investment based on my advice. Thank you very much.